go to Japanese garden.
The Japanese Garden at the Huntington Library, Art Collections, and Botanical Gardens in San Marino, California, is a 9-acre garden that has been open to the public since 1928. It's one of the oldest gardens at the Huntington and has changed a lot over the past century. The garden is considered a popular spot that teaches visitors about Japanese traditions, craftsmanship, horticulture, and rituals.
Japanese garden. It's beautiful here. 80 degrees today, guys.
Enter the Japanese house. This traditional Japanese residence, also known as a Sukiya-style house, was crafted by Japanese artisans and shipped in pieces to California. Imagine the journey these wooden beams and delicate panels took to get here. In 1912, the house was meticulously reconstructed on the Huntington grounds. These ponds aren't just pretty to look at, they're meticulously designed to reflect Japanese aesthetics and philosophy. Think koi fish gliding through crystal clear water, bridges arching like rainbows and lanterns casting a soft glow at dusk. But here's the kicker, every element is placed with purpose, the rocks, water and plants.
Karasansui Gardens, also known as Zen Gardens or Japanese Rock Gardens, are a traditional Japanese garden style that originated in the late Kamakura period, 1185 to 333. The name translates to dry landscape, and the gardens are characterized by a minimalist aesthetic that uses gravel, sand, moss, rocks, shrubs, and trees to represent mountains, rivers, ponds, and oceans.
The viewing stones are an ancient Japanese art form. The plaque next to the stones describes this as follows. These hard, dense California jade stones had not been altered from the form they had. Most of the stones on display here are considered beautiful stones because of their unusual shape, color, and smoothness. Visitors are encouraged to touch the stones. In fact, you are encouraged to rub your hand against the stones. This keeps them polished.
Good luck.
The Bonsai Court was established in 1968 by a World War II veteran who discovered bonsai while stationed in Japan. In 1993, the State Bonsai Federation moved their collection to Huntington. The collection includes hundreds of bonsai trees, some of which are estimated to be over 1,000 years old. Trees are displayed in 2 adjoining courts in a wooded area with pines, oaks, deodars, and a small creek. Collection rotates throughout the year so visitors can see something different each time they go. Rocks are an essential feature of Suzhou Gardens. The stones found throughout Liufang are a type of limestone traditionally harvested from the bed of Lake Tai near Suzhou. Today, they are quarried in various regions of China. For more than 100 years, these rocks have been renowned for their strange shapes and many holes. Particularly prized individual specimens, like the towering stone near the tea house patching up the sky Butian, were seen as embodying energy like ethers or qi.
Lingbi rocks, or fantastic stones, are shaped by the elements and represent elegant natural beauty. They are thought to possess the special forces of both heaven and earth, the sun and the moon in a natural brilliance. These rocks are highly treasured and have been given in tribute since the Song dynasty.
Liufang is an incredible 15-acre garden created in the traditional style of scholar gardens from the Ming Dynasty in Suzhou, China. This breathtaking garden is the result of nearly 2 decades of work, uncompromising craftsmanship, and comprehensive attention to detail. Surrounding a central lake called the Lake of Reflected Fragrance, the garden was artfully designed to be a moving painting.
Rose Garden at the Huntington in San Marino, California was created in 1908 as a private space for Henry and Arabella Huntington, who enjoyed roses and wanted a place to grow them for their home's elaborate floral arrangements. The garden was designed for display, with many cut blooms used in the Huntington's home. In fact, household records show that in 1 year, the family used more than 30,000 flowers in their bouquets, including 9,700 roses.
Welcome to Rose Garden.
The spring bloom begins in late March and extends beyond Thanksgiving, thanks to Southern California's mild climate. The 3-acre garden has gone through many transformations since the Huntingtons' time. It now contains more than 2,500 individual plants and more than 1,300 different cultivated varieties, cultivars. Beyond being a beautiful place to linger, the garden represents an extensive collection enjoyed by hundreds of thousands of visitors each year. The spring bloom begins in late March and extends beyond Thanksgiving, thanks to Southern California's mild climate.
Visitors entering the Rose Garden from the Shakespeare Garden find a winding pathway that leads from a spectacular hillside vista to a recently restored 18th century French stone tempietto housing a statue entitled Love, the captive of youth, depicting Cupid and his captor, a fair maiden. Appropriately, the tempietto is encircled by a bed of passionate kisses roses.
Yeah.
In 1910, Henry E. Huntington began acquiring a large collection of outdoor sculptures, personally deciding on the exact location for each piece of garden statuary. Some of the statues were moved as many as 3 times until Huntington was satisfied. Love is a common theme among the garden sculpture, most of which dates from the late 17th and early 18th centuries, although some are the works of 20th century American artists such as Anna Hyatt Huntington, the wife of Archer Huntington, Arabella's only child by her first marriage. Visitors today can see an array of statuary in different media and from various cultural traditions across Europe and beyond. Baroque fountain and an Italian fountain that was brought to England in the early 18th century and purchased by Henry Huntington in 1915. It was shipped from New York in 48 boxes and arrived without assembly instructions, but was installed in 1916.